Good morning, crime community. I'm here to read out a few poems by Edgar Allan Poe. These are 6 stanzas from The Fall of the House of Usher. In the greenest of our valleys, by good angels tenated, once a fair and stately palace, radiant palace, reared its head. On the monarch thought's dominion, it stood there, never seraph spread opinion over fabric half so fair. Banners yellow, glorious golden, on its roof did float and flow. All this was in the olden time long ago, and every gentle air that dallied in that sweet day along the ramparts plumed and pallid, a winged odor went away. Wanderers in the happy valley through 2 luminous windows saw spirits moving musically to a lute's well-tuned law. Round about a throne where sitting polymorphogene, in state his glory well befitting, the ruler of the realm we've seen. And all was pearls and ruby glowing, was a fair palace door, through which came flowing, the sparkling evermore. The troop of echoes whose sweet duty was but to sing, in voices of surpassing beauty, the wit and wisdom of the king. But evil things, in robes of sorrow, assailed the monarch's high estate. Ah, let us mourn, for never morrow shall dawn upon him desolate. And round about his home the glory that blushed and bloomed is but a dim remembered story of old time entombed. And travelers now within the valley, through the red lit windows, see vast forms that move fantastically to a discordant melody, while like a rapid ghastly river through the pale door a hideous throng rushed out forever and laughed but smile nevermore. So that's from the House of Usher. Got a few other poems here from Poems of Tamberline. We'll see if we can read one of those. This is called Fugitive Pieces. I saw thee on the bridal day, when a burning blush came over thee, thou happiness around thee lay, the world all love before thee, and in thy eye thy kindling light of young passion free was all on earth my chained sight of loveliness might see. The blush, I ween, was made in shame, and such as it well may pass, though it glow hath raised a fiercer flame in the breast of him, alas, who saw thee on the bridal day, that when deep blush would come over thee, though happiness around thee lay, the world of love before thee. This one is called Dreams. Of that my young life was a lasting dream, my spirit not awakening till the beam of an eternity should bring the morrow. Yes, though the long dream was a hopeless sorrow, 'twere bitter than the cold reality of waking life to him whose heart must be, and hath been still upon the lovely earth, and chaos of deep passion from his birth. It be that dream eternally, continuing as dreams have been to me in my young boyhood, should it thus be given, 'twere folly still to hope for higher heaven. Have I revealed when the sun was bright, I, the summer sky, in dreams of living light and loveliness, have left my very heart, and climes of mine imagining apart from mine own home with beings that have been of mine own thought, what more could I have seen? 'Twas once, and only once, and that wild hour from my remembrance shall not pass. Some power or spell had bound me. 'Twas the chilly wind came over me in the night and left behind its image on my spirit, or the moon shone on my slumbers on her lofty noon, too coldly of the stars. However it was, that dream was at that night wind, let it pass. I have been happy in a dream. I have been happy, and I love the theme. Dreams in their vivid coloring of life, as in the fleeting, shadowy, misty strife of semblance with reality, which brings to the delirious eye more lovely things of paradise and love, and of our own. The young hope in the sunniest hour hath known. The last one is called Visit of the Dead. The soul shall find itself alone, alone of all on earth unknown. The cause but none are near to pry into thine hour of secrecy. Be silent in that solitude, which is not loneliness, for then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again in death around thee, and their will shall then overshadow thee. Be still. For the night thou clear shall frown, and the stars shall look not down, but their thrones in their dark heaven with the light like hope to mortals given, but their red orbs without beam to thy withering heart shall seem as a burning and a fever which would cling to thee forever, but 'twill leave thee as each star in the morning light after afar will fly thee and vanish, and its thought thou canst not banish. The breath of God will be still, and the mist upon the hill. But thy summer breeze unbroken shall charm thee as a token, and a symbol which shall be secrecy in thee. Who did Poe really love? So much tragedy in his life, all he saw was horror and terror. And that reminds me of Mary Shelley creating the benevolent being or the monster. You think there's any truth in what I'm saying here? God bless the children.